everybody, it's Melissa with another fun craft activity for you. Today I thought we'd do something a little more silly and talk about paper hair cutting. It's not cutting real hair, it's cutting paper, so don't worry about that. And it'll end up looking something like this. This is a great activity in that it's a lot of fun and it's a great practice with fine motor skills using scissors with little kids. Just as a heads up, if you are going to be doing this with younger children, there are two things you should keep in mind. One, if you have safety scissors or kid scissors, you should definitely use those. And two, you should definitely stay with your child while they're cutting with scissors. So with that in mind, let's talk about the materials you'll need today. The first thing you'll need is paper. I have here, I'm just going to use computer paper for the face, and then I have this bright orange construction paper that I'll be using for the hair. You don't have to use paper for the hair if you don't want to. You can always use yarn or ribbon, or you can get creative and use some other material that you can cut with scissors. It's up to you. The other things I'm going to need are markers or crayons or colored pencils, just something to draw the face with. A pair of scissors. Again, if you have safety scissors at home, please use those. I don't, so I'm just using regular small scissors. And glue. I have Elmer's glue. You can also use a glue stick. You can also use tape. It's just something that's going to secure the two pieces of paper together. So with that in mind, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is draw your person. You can either do a face or you can do a whole person, like a whole head and body, whatever you prefer. I think I'm just going to do a head and shoulders. So just take your marker, and I'm going to make mine a little bit smaller than the last one, only because I want her to have a lot of hair, and I only have so much orange construction paper. Okay, so here's my face all set, and now what you're going to want to do is have your child cut out the picture that they've drawn to put onto the hair. So just go ahead and take the scissors. You can either cut along the line, next to the line, and just very carefully cut out your drawing. So now that I have my person cut out, I'm going to want to position them on the paper that's going to be her hair. The other thing you can do is if you're using yarn or ribbon or something that isn't paper that you're going to be attaching, you're going to want to either have another piece of paper under to attach the hair to, or you're going to want to glue just right around the face. And if you want, you can leave, when you're cutting, leave a little more around her face, or just not cut her out at all. That's up to you. Alright, so I think I'm going to put her... I'm actually going to turn my paper and put her right like this. If you want your person to have bangs, what you're going to want to do is just fold over your paper, your construction paper, over the face so you can kind of see how long those bangs are going to be at most. You can always make them shorter, you can't always make them longer. So what I do is I just fold it over so I know where I want the bangs to be, and then I know where to glue my person. So then you're going to take your glue and just glue down. Always start on the head to make sure you're not going to glue off of the page. And position where you would like your head to be. There we go. And it might take a couple minutes for the glue to dry, particularly if you're using regular multi-purpose glue. If you have a glue stick, it might take a little less time, and tape definitely. As soon as you tape it, you're ready to go. So now that I have her all glued, and she's pretty sturdy, I'm going to decide where I want to actually make her hair. Here you have a couple of different choices. You can take a marker or a pencil and have your child draw where they want to cut. That's probably what I'm going to do today because I want her to have pretty long, poofy hair. I'm actually going to take it, and this is a really good trick for making sure that they have pretty, easy ways to figure out how they want to cut. So now that I have my lines drawn, I'm going to take my scissors, start cutting on the line to create her hair. If you want to add more layers of hair, you definitely can. Like, you can glue more construction paper on. If you want to do different colors, go for it. For right now, I think I'm going to keep her like this. So as you can see, she looks more like a person now. And for her bangs, what I'm going to do, and this is where the fine motor skills are really practiced, I'm going to take her bangs and start making little cuts to kind of make it look more realistic. If you think that the hair or the bangs are too long, or your child wants to practice more cutting, you can always do the bottom. You can also always take the bangs or the hair and make them shorter, cut them a little more. So I think I'm going to do that with her bangs because right now they're in her eyes. I'm just going to cut a little. There we go. And maybe cut more strips. Alright. And then the last thing you can do, if you want, if you don't want to, you don't have to, is just take a little bit of glue or a little bit of tape at the top when they're done cutting. Put a little dab of glue just to secure the bangs down. And there you are. Alright, so after that you're pretty much done. I took mine and I colored her in a little bit more. I tried to give her glasses kind of like mine. I put her in a purple shirt. You can just have fun with it if you want to decorate her hair, maybe with ribbons or something like that, or keep drawing on it to give it a little more texture. Go for it. But that's just the really fun and easy craft activity for paper hair cutting. It's, like I said, a great fine motor skill practice craft. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.